The Bundoran Weekly is brought to you by AIB, supporting local businesses in Bundoran. For more, see aib.ie.
Hi everyone, it's Shane Smyth, Bundoran Tourism Officer. It is Friday the 1st of April 2022. No joke, we are here with the Bundoran Weekly podcast, episode 179. It is the podcast that talks about everything Bundoran. A little bit later on, I'm going to be joined by the new manager of Bundoran Community Centre, Danielle Carty, who's going to be talking to me about the various projects that they've got on at the Community Centre and her various plans for the centre going into the future. And Teresa O'Neill, also from the Community Centre, will be joining us as usual in our Community Corner. Meanwhile, lots of entertainment happening across this weekend. We'll start off in the Allingham, and Carmel and Glenside Country are there tonight, as is Tom Moran. Tomorrow night then Sinead McLaughlin and Jimmy Buckley in the Ballroom, and then Sunday it is music with Trevor Lockery. Bird's Nest, then tomorrow night you've got music with White Lightning, that from 9:30. Sunday from 2 till 3 it's jiving lessons, followed by Friends from 5:30 until 7pm. The second of the unsigned sessions heats for C sessions at the Chase and Bull tonight, and Rue is playing. Bog Bodies at the Beach, ARN, Ryan Mulholland, Shane Byrne and Scarlett Hayes. They're the second bunch of 6 who are competing for the grand final, which will take place next Friday the 8th of April. And we wish everybody the best of luck with that. The usual trad session every Sunday night from 7 o'clock at the Bank Bar. Live music this weekend at the Phoenix Tavern. Alan Chapman tomorrow night at the Railway. Live music also at 51 Main Street this weekend. The Great Northern Hotel, they've got a big gig on there tonight. It is The Chaser, and from the TV show, and it is for Kinloch Community Development Limited. That'll be a big night for them, and we wish the guys at Kinloch Community Development the best of luck with that. A big fundraiser for them, and I know that will be well supported. And live music this weekend also at the Celtic Marine Bar. Eclipse Cinemas, Moribus is the new movie that's out this week. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 as well, and also The Bad Guys, that's one for kids. Young Plato and King Richard will get a couple of re-screenings because there was a bit of a fuss about it during the week. You may have seen that on the Oscars, but they are showing that. If you didn't get a chance to see it first time round, it is excellent. It is really, really good, and that is happening at Eclipse Cinemas. Marry Me is the Missed It Monday movie this coming Monday, and you can see the full schedule for Eclipse Cinemas on our website, or indeed at eclipsecinemas.com, where you can also book your tickets. We are also want to let you know about the Bundoran RNLI Golf Fundraiser. It's happening this weekend at Bundoran Golf Club across the weekend. Entry fee is €5 for members of the golf club and €30 for non-members, and you can get details on the timesheet at 071 9841302. So give the Pro Shop there a call on 071 9841302, and they will sort you out on that. And with my RNLI hat on, we thank you for all of your support this weekend if you're going out to play around for Bundoran RNLI. Now we've a few events to look ahead to, and one of those is Darkness into Light. It is back in real life on Saturday the 7th of May. Registrations are now open at darknessintolight.ie, and we hope to have Tara Louise from the Bundoran Committee on with us next week on the podcast to tell us more about how all of that is happening. So darknessintolight.ie is open for registration right now, and mark the date into your calendar, 4:15 a.m. Saturday the 7th of May. C sessions, of course, happen the 17th to the 19th of June. Tickets are available at Ticketmaster. And also the Handmade in Bundoran event has a new home, and it is happening on the Easter weekend, Saturday 16th of April, Easter Saturday, and Sunday 17th of April, Easter Sunday, from 11 a.m. till 4 p.m. And that is going to be at the Kicking Donkey on Main Street, which is under new management. And congratulations to Linda and her team there for reopening the Kicking Donkey and George's. So that's the Handmade in Bundoran event. Easter weekend, Saturday 16th of April, Sunday 17th of April from 11 a.m. till 4 p.m, and we'll be giving you more details about that as the weeks go on. Now, we have been asked as well, because as you know from the news, we've had a lot of Ukrainian refugees come into Bundoran, and we're delighted to welcome them into our community, and hope that they feel safe here, and that we are trying to make them feel at home here in the community. But there are still things that are being looked for, and we've been advised that the following donations would be very much appreciated for them. And it's a lot of medical stuff like thermometers, Calpol, Nurofen, Panadol, Strepsils, Arete, nasal sprays, credit at Pillbox Pharmacy is one as well, so that families can purchase over-the-counter medication. So if you want to go in and stick €20, €30 on an account there at Pillbox Pharmacy on the main street, then that would be very much appreciated as well. The contact number, if you can help out on any of that, is 087 397 0367. So that's 087 397 0367, and that is Dr. Hannah there, who will be more than delighted to have a chat to you and find out what you are willing to donate to our Ukrainian friends. It is the Bundoran Weekly with thanks to AIB.ie, and still to come we're going to be talking to Danielle Carty at Bundoran Community Centre, and also Teresa O'Neill in our Community Corner.
The Bundoran Weekly.
One other thing, of course, that's happening this weekend is Census 2022, our first census since 2016. Very important that everybody fills out the information on the census form that are being delivered, or have been delivered indeed, throughout the past couple of weeks. Census night is this Sunday, the 3rd of April, and some interesting results, no doubt, will be garnered from the information compiled on a Sunday evening. So do your bit for the country and fill out your census form this coming Sunday. Now, we have a brand new manager at Bundoran Community Centre. It is Danielle Carty. Danielle, of course, from Bundoran. She's come from Rocinver Community Centre to start up in the Bundoran Community Centre, and I sat down with her during the week and first congratulated her on her new role.
Thanks a million, Shane. I'm delighted to be here. I'm really so happy to be here. I'm from the town myself, so it's just so nice to be able to do something within the community now.
And you came from Rocinver. You worked out there for a little while in the community centre and helped build up that community centre. So you've got a good bit of experience behind you. A little bit. Yeah. No, I was over there for the guts of 2.5 years, and halfway through that we hit COVID, and so it was a bit of a roller coaster ride over there. Great experience, great place to work, lovely people, and we just did what we could do in the middle of COVID, and kept the place open, kept it running as much as we could, and that. Yeah. Well, that's a good achievement to keep somewhere like a community centre open, because it's important. It is a centre for the community, a centre of the town, a centre of the community. Oh, definitely. And I mean, I know you were limited with what you were restricted with the guidelines and all of that, but yeah, you opened when you could, and you did what you could when you could. It is important that this community centre is here, and I think obviously the volunteer team have done a fantastic job in getting it set up in the first place, and the way they just kept at it and kept at it and kept at it, like it's a real credit to them. And then obviously Martin was here, and now you're here, and it's good now that there's somebody full time as well to continue that and to keep the place running, because it does take a bit of running. It really does, and I think people underestimate what it takes to run a community centre, whether it's on a volunteer basis or you have a board and you have public funded staff, whichever it is. It's still difficult. There's no doubt there's blood, sweat and tears in this place. You know that, you can see that, you'll see that when you listen to people talk about what they did when they were setting up. I mean, they were so fortunate to get the public funding to bring the manager in and the full-time admin here as well too, and that allows the centre to be open as much as it is open now. You can open Monday to Friday 9 to 5. You can provide a lot more services when you are funded, and it's fantastic. I mean, it's an absolute legacy for those who started this project off in the beginning. And you mentioned the services, and I guess if people aren't familiar with it, even though we have our community corner on every week and we try to promote as best we can what's happening here at the centre, and they have the social media, and that's another thing that Teresa, I know, has taken charge of, and it's been great to see that happening as well. But there's so many different services on offer here in the community centre that you're inheriting, I guess. Definitely, yeah. There's some great projects been set up here, and some great services that are permanent now as well. For starters, we have the co-work on the top floor of the centre here, and that's dedicated to remote working. So we have people from the town and outside of the town using that facility, and they come in and they use it as their own remote office there as well, and it's fantastic for them. We also have Faroga here on a weekly basis as well, so they're here with the local children too. There's other little groups that run and are running at the minute, such as the knitting group. They're back up and running. Our parent and toddler group, our seafront strollers. We also do
Clean Coast cleanups once a month. And we put that up on our Facebook page and our social media. So we meet every Thursday or every third Thursday for that, or every first Thursday of the month. We also have Slimming World, we've yoga, there's a museum, a fantastic museum here with lots of history and heritage
It's really
of the
great
area.
that there's finally been somewhere that it can all be put.
Totally, yeah. I mean, this place is so rich in history and heritage. I mean,
Even this building.
I mean, and go before that, you know, and times longer than that gone past. There's fantastic heritage in this area. We are rich in culture and heritage here. There's no doubt about it. And it's great to have somewhere to showcase it. You know, and there'll be more to add to that as we go along as well, you know. The other thing we have here too is the food cloud, and it's free donation of food from Little Bundoran. So we will maybe take that in 3 or 4 days a week, and we have that here for anybody who wants to come in and pick up some bits and pieces. There, you know, there's always a nice enough wee selection. Some weeks we'd have more than others, but there's always something there, and that's for anybody who wants to come in and facilitate off that. You know, it's there for everybody.
There's a lot of what you call, I suppose, outreach services, and like you probably have ideas of stuff that you want to maybe bring in. But like, how difficult or easy is it to kind of say to an organisation, well, come here and have an office here 1 day a week or a service here? Is it tricky?
It is. It is tricky.
Not easy.
You know, that's recruitment.
Yeah.
And it's trying to recruit a business and sell your place to them and say, this is why they should come here. And it can be, you know, hard, you know, if they're already set up and that. And, you know, you'll find that, I suppose, Bundoran, we're completely south, you know, of Donegal, and we're right on the border of Leitrim and Sligo here as well. And you'll find things will stop at the border, they can't come across, and, you know, vice versa there.
In terms of then different plans that you might have maybe for the future, you've obviously you're going to come with some ideas, and there's a few things that you have in mind maybe. Yeah,
definitely. I will be taking in a lot more community education classes, so like hobby classes, evening classes. There is a few running here at the minute. It will be my intention to build on that and bring in some more variation of classes there, for something for everybody. You know, that nobody kind of really needs an excuse to sit at home. They can get out one evening a week to come down here and do something and just meet people. You know, the centre, you know, effectively is a place for people coming together and just even to get out and chat, you know, to do something together as a group, meet new people, just something.
Yeah.
You know, I think everybody needs that little something just to get out of the house. Yeah.
And then, of course, there's events then that happen.
Of course.
Intermittently as well, as we speak this morning, as we record this, where there's a coffee morning on, which is one of the first times that you've kind of had a massive invite to people just to come in and have a cup of coffee and say hello.
Yeah, after what?
And that's important.
Yeah, after how many years now of lockdowns and all the rest, it's the first time, I suppose, you begin to feel a little bit comfortable that you can kind of open the doors and invite people in, you know, in a group of such, if you like, and bring people together. And it is so good to be back, to be able to doing that again. We've missed that, and I know I missed that in the previous place. We missed that, you know, interaction with people and bringing people in and meeting them, doing classes, and, you know, having the chats and seeing the faces on people walking out the door when they've come in and done something.
Yeah.
You know, that's what makes it all worthwhile.
What's the immediate plan? Just to get your feet under the table.
Get the feet under me and carry on what Martin has left there. There's a few wee projects coming up for the centre there as well, and for the local people. So we'll be rolling that out over the next few weeks, and it's just taken off where Martin left off, and I have big boots to fill, and I hope that I can. So we're doing that. We also, just to note there as well, the Bundoran Bay Swim is one of our big fundraisers, and we'll be running that now on July 23rd. You can register online for that right now at www.bundoranbayswim.com and sign up there for the big swim on the 23rd. And the other thing too is we have a women's group here that meets every Monday morning. And they just generally meet for the tea, the coffee, the chats, games, wee bit of bingo. And then we'll be bringing in facilitators then, you know, for them, you know, like different people to come in and talk to them about different subjects and that, depending on what they want as well.
So a lot of groups, and
a lot of groups.
Just even bringing people together, and I think that's what.
And there really is literally something from the age of 0 right up to the age of $99 if you wanted it. There's
Very
something
good.
here for everybody at the minute, and we hope to grow on that and increase what we do here.
Well, wish you the best of luck with everything, and I know you'll do a great job for the community. I'm just looking at the note page that you have, and there's so much on it, which is a testament to all of the stuff that's available here in the centre.
Yeah.
So, and I know we'll have Teresa on in a minute to talk about the stuff that's coming up. But as she always says, and the door is generally always open.
Always open.
Big yellow door on the main street, the old bank building. You can't miss it. Come in and say hello, and you'll see what they have to offer here.
Yeah.
So, Danielle, listen, thanks very much, and
Not at all.
we'll talk to you
Thank
soon.
you. Thank you.
The Bundoran Weekly.
Danielle, thank you, and best of luck with your new role at Bundoran Community Centre. Back to the Community Centre now, and here's Teresa in our Community Corner.
Thanks, Shane. We have hot desks which are available in our co-work. We have a daily, weekly and monthly rates. If you're working from home or if your internet is bad, we can offer you a desk. Free tea and coffee available. Our women's group is the Wild Atlantic Women's Group, and it is in the Ruggie Suite every Monday at 11 a.m. It's €3 per person, and they have been meeting up and playing board games, bingos, winning small wee prizes. It's a great opportunity for women to meet new ladies. So they are there on Monday at 11 a.m. in the Ruggie Suite. Don't forget the Bundoran Bay Swim is on Saturday the 23rd of July at 2 p.m. There's plenty of spots still available. To learn more, check out www.bundoranbayswim.com. We have the next beach clean-up on Thursday the 7th at 10 a.m. at the Ruggie Suite at the back of the centre. It's a perfect opportunity to help keep our beaches clean. The parent and toddler group is in the Ruggie Suite every Friday at 10 a.m. It's suggestion donations of €2. Parents, grandparents, guardians, carers, they're all welcome. And as always, if you have any questions or need any printing, we are open Monday to Friday, and you can call us on 071 98 29 675 or email on bundorancommunitycentre@gmail.com.
Thanks, Teresa. Talk to you next week. That is almost going to do it for our Bundoran Weekly podcast for this first day of April 2022. Hope that you're going to have a good week ahead. Don't forget you can contact us at podcast@bundoranweekly.com, and you can also find us on Facebook and Twitter at Bundoran Weekly, and you can follow us wherever you're listening right now, or indeed stream and download all episodes on demand at bundoranweekly.com. Our social media channels, you'll find us at Discover Bundoran, and don't forget on Instagram to tag your photographs with the hashtag Discover Bundoran for your chance to be featured on our feed. And if you're posting Instagram stories, search in Giphy for Bundoran, because we've got some brand new Giphies for you to liven up your stories that you post from here in Bundoran. So we'd love to see a lot of those, so do tag us in those as well. We'd love to see those getting out and about and getting used as well. From Shane Smith, have a great week. We will talk to you next Friday. Take care. Good luck.
The Bundoran Weekly is a production of Discover Bundoran.
The Bundoran Weekly is brought to you by AIB, supporting local businesses in Bundoran. For more, see aib.ie.